Welcome to another after show for Basketball Wives. This is season 8, episode 3, and the crew wants to get along, but OG drops a bomb at Evelyns' event, and it goes down. Stay tuned as we dish on that and more.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Buzz.
Let's go. I'm ready.
ESPN of TV talk.
I'm ready.
Talk about this.
Let's go. Come
Episode 3.
I hope everyone's doing good at home watching.
Yes. So you guys, we have a great show planned for you today. We have some news and gossip, a new segment, plus some trending tweets, and we're going to get into our overall thoughts. I'm your host, Miss Conversation Peace, and I can't do without my girls, Daisy and Brianna.
Hi, everybody. I'm Daisy.
Daisy.
I'm Brianna.
Hey, ladies. So what are your overall thoughts of this episode? It was a lot going on, right?
This episode was very heavy. Like, I caught myself, I had a tear right here for the first 30 minutes. It was so heavy, and then it just went down. Like, I was ready for the drama at the end. So there's a lot for us to talk about this episode.
Yes, I was hot with OG at the end. I wish everybody could. I was standing up. I was so heated.
She was standing up, y'all.
I was literally standing up.
You were more mad than Kristin.
I was more mad than Kristin. I would have been swinging more than Kristin too.
Well, my overall thoughts are just from the health aspect. Everybody is going through it, from Tammy trying to quit smoking, Kenny's having issues, having a stroke, Phoebe's grandfather just died of cancer. It's just a lot going on with the health.
Had a biopsy.
She's about to get one.
She's going to get a biopsy.
So it's a lot. We have to take care of ourselves, people.
Yes.
And so health is important. Even from the first episode, Sharif, it's just a lot. And it's a range of ages, from Sharif's age on up to someone's grandfather. So.
Right. And I like that. I hate that, people are having health problems. But with all the millions of people that are watching the show, it's a great reminder to get yourself checked out. No matter how old you are, what gender you are, what race you are.
Yes.
You never know when it's coming. So...
Exactly.
Go to the doctor, y'all.
Preventative
it's a special message
measures.
Brought to you by Daisy.
with the gems, okay?
All right, I have them.
So we open up going back into episode 2 when Jen is breaking down. Shaunie gives her a hug, and they kind of extend the scene. And Evelyn is still livid. She wants Jen to stop lying, and she's never going to stop, it seems like.
She's never going to stop. You know what, though? I did want to see what Evelyn's reaction was after she slammed the door. And you know what? I see her budging a little bit, because she was just like, I understand, but she's still lying.
Yeah.
You mean Shaunie?
No, Evelyn, because she wasn't as hot. She was just like, is she still lying? But then she acknowledged that I understand you're grieving, and that could make you angry. I need that from Evelyn, because I need her to accept that grieving does change you. So she did that, and that was very adult of Evelyn. But then she said, but is she still lying? Because you need to address Shaunie's, her talking about her kid, and apparently Jen's still lying. Jen.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because Evelyn did say that her mom was still alive when she allegedly made the comment about Shaunie, so there's still no excuse, and that's what brought Evelyn back to that. But is she still lying?
Yeah, but I don't think all is lost. I do think they still have love there. It's just about owning and having accountability, and not having random conversations with everybody spreading people's business.
Right.
They're supposed to be your friend.
Which is Jen is known for. So
yeah.
So Jen and Kristin meet up later on in the episode, and she just keeps going, though. She says Evelyn's not innocent. She's saying that it's changing her, and she feels like an orphan. I think she's just being dramatic. She feels like an orphan.
I don't think she's being dramatic, because her mom is gone. She doesn't have a good relationship with her dad. Like she said, she feels alone. She feels alone, and that's normal to feel no matter how old you are, especially if you had such a close relationship with your mother and then she's gone like that. And even in adulthood, it's hard. So I think calling herself an orphan, it might have seemed more dramatic because we look at orphans as children, but I can understand why she feels like that.
Yeah.
But why push your friends away?
And I thought that same exact thing, because I'm like, you know what, when Jen breaks it down and she goes, my mother's gone, I don't even have a relationship with my dad, so it's almost like he's gone. Yeah. And then she's divorced with no kids. Yeah. Jen's definitely alone. And then the first thought that I had was, why push your friends? Get a fish. But it was more like, why push your friends away? I thought that at first, and then I thought, what kind of friends really does she have? Because season after season after season, all we see is drama. We don't see no camaraderie. We don't see no support really too much with Jen. So maybe she needs a new group of friends.
But Jen is the one that causes the drama.
It's true. But then take Jen out, there's always drama within this group.
She needs time to heal. She needs therapy. Maybe they need group therapy. Like the crystal thing again.
With some new friends. Because honestly, I think
with some new friends.
I don't think this is it for Jen. And Kristen said it. She said maybe this whole group thing is just not beneficial. She said it in a good way. What she meant was you need to just
remove yourself.
Yeah, the argument is draining. It's draining. And if they're not even trying to console you and they're just still trying to go off on you, you just separate.
Yes.
Separate all the way.
Get a dog.
But Jackie, Shaunie, Tammy meet for lunch. They catch her up on what's going on because Tammy's been MIA a little bit because she's been doing her own thing. And Jackie's talking about her son and how she sheltered him and how Jen is delusional. And so what do you guys think about like this whole lunch talk that they had?
Well, it was nice to see Tammy. Nice to see you, Tammy, because she told you on the carpet that she's not going to be here.
Right.
You know, so it was good to see her. I got emotional with Tammy because of the whole Kenny thing. And I like that she had a human moment because, yes, you guys are long divorced. They had a rough marriage, a rough divorce, and she still felt emotional, which shows Tammy's human side. Yeah. Like, that must be so hard, especially he's the sole father for both your kids. You know, you kind of feel for your kids too because she's probably not going to be okay if she had lost Kenny, but imagine her children. And then we later find out, which we could talk about later, that Jazz doesn't even have a good relationship with her dad. So imagine that she didn't get to mend things.
Exactly. But what's also scary is Kenny and Tammy are around the same age. So when you start to see people getting sick and you're like, oh, I need to take care of my health. So it's just an eye-opening.
Real scare.
Yeah. And not only that, like she said, the memories keep coming.
Yeah, I like that she said that once something happens like that, the memories flood. You really can't help it. And I'm sure Reggie's really understanding of that and is letting her grieve in her own way, or cope rather in her own way.
And I think that shows a lot about the type of man that Reggie is, because there aren't a lot of men out there that are okay with watching you grieve your ex-husband, no matter how terrible or trash of a man that he was. Not saying Kenny was, but just as an example, it takes a strong man to be able to let you go through that and not feel some way about his manhood.
Very secure.
Yeah, he's very secure. He's very strong, and he's been there for Tammy since, you know, the beginning of her trying to have these kids, another baby, and just everything that she's been going through, and they still worked through it and got married. Right. So I like Reggie. Woo. He's definitely husband material. I see why she married him.
Definitely.
We can also just see from the emotion of just like what we were talking about health-wise, like he can't even see anymore. Like
stroke is no joke. It really isn't. Half your whole body. You got to relearn speech sometimes. I'm sure he needs a 24-hour nurse. It's probably hard to see him that way.
But what's so shocking to me is how even Shaunie's saying she's on Shaq, and with them being ex-basketball players, I thought they would be healthy. But
they're still men, though, at the end of the day. And men, no matter how much money you have, what race you are, men hate going to the doctors. They are terrible with their health. So I'm not surprised at all.
And on top of that, people don't know, like, once athletes, especially NFL players, too, because they bulk up more. Once athletes retire, that entire regimen goes in the trash. No more two-a-days.
Yeah.
No more conditioning 24 hours, 365. They get to relax, retire, eat less healthy.
Eat hot dogs all day.
Eat hot dogs
do everything they couldn't do when they were younger.
And imagine they got millions of dollars. I'm eating.
I mean, good.
Personal chef and everything.
You know? And so that life catches up with you. Like, Shaq was always big, but if you remember Shaq, he was very fit. And then look at Shaq. Okay, Shaq, you look great. But look at Shaq now. You know, he's relaxed. He got
a little blubber.
He got a little something going on. So he's relaxed. So I can definitely see, like, Shaunie being like, all right, we're getting up there in age. Things slow down now. So.
Yeah. And just seeing, like you said, Jazz, how she's taking it and talking to Tammy and how it's scaring her that her mom may be going through it, and just getting her to talk about, like, getting her to stop smoking and just coming together and trying to build the relationship back with her dad and her sister also. And so she goes to the hypnotist.
That was a funny experience.
But you know what's funny? I went to get one of these before.
Did you? Okay,
For
so
what?
you have to tell us.
Well, just for life, you know, my career, everything, and I just wanted to, you know...
A hypnotist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just wanted to manifest things into my life. And so I didn't fall asleep, but I was, like, very relaxed. I could hear everything he was saying. And I did feel good afterwards.
Did you?
I feel like it's like a guided meditation. Have you guys meditated? Do you meditate?
I've done it before.
So, like, with the guided meditation, you have, like, someone talking in your ear. It's kind of the same thing. That's what I feel like the hypnosis was.
I'm always skeptical of those kind of things because, like, on TV, you just see people knock out. Sometimes they start barking like a dog. I'm like, is this really real?
Now, I didn't go through that.
Yeah, you know, they got the little spoon or the little clock or whatever.
Yeah.
But Tammy fell flat asleep. I was like, this is what old people do?
Yo, Tammy woke up with
just
red
took a nap.
eyes.
All right?
She slept.
She had red eyes. I'm
Yeah.
like,
It was time for a nap. That's all it was.
She was out. So.
But yeah, hypnosis, it's good for, like, getting to your subconscious mind, and I think it works.
And also, I think that was a little good for people who are smokers out there who are watching the show. It shows that we understand that it's not easy to stop smoking. It's easier said than done.
Yes.
And you see what people who want to stop smoking, what they have to go through. Patches, gums, hypnosis, cold turkey.
It's very addictive.
Cold turkey is
And
hard.
you know what? I don't think one time is going to help the hypnosis. Either way it goes, she's going to need to go, like, at least 6 times or something.
And she's going to have to, and like she said, she's probably just not ready. Like, when you're not ready to make a change, nothing's going to work.
Yeah, I have some family members that just couldn't stop smoking and they succumbed to it as well. So it's very addictive. And, you know, once you get comfortable with something, people get old and set in their ways. They don't want to stop.
Yeah, but I think I feel like Tammy's ready now. Unfortunately, it takes that scare.
She got a new man. She got to live for her man and her kids.
Yes. And she looks healthy, even though she was going through health problems last season and I think the season before. So I think Tammy looks really good. And it's time, Tammy. We're rooting for you.
Come
girl.
on, Tammy.
Oh,
You're a strong woman.
We're rooting for you.
And I'm rooting for the new cast member, Phoebe. She goes to meet Evelyn at the tattoo shop.
I love
She's
Phoebe.
so New York with that New York accent.
Let me tell you, Phoebe is so New York. Like that East Coast. I love when East Coast people come on the West. It's just so dope.
Shout out to the East Coast. Shout
out
out to
to the East Coast.
Shout out to you, Shorty.
Shout out to
Shorty.
Jersey, New York, all of them. Yes.
So she's getting a tattoo in remembrance of her grandfather who passed away from cancer. He found out, like, within a 3-week time frame. I don't know how old he was.
Crazy.
But it's like, once again, we just really gotta go every 6 months to a year to get checked up.
And listen to your bodies, because maybe something was bothering him and he just was just like, whatever, you know, and he could have probably went a couple months early and saved your life.
But it's also so hard too, because when you're older, it's like everything is always going wrong.
That's true.
Like, low key, like, no shade, but when you get older and you just fart out of nowhere, you think like, oh, it could be gas, but the whole time your intestines might be.
But this is the thing, when you're old, you gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Because once you stop using it, you'll lose it.
Yeah. That goes for everything.
So my neighbor, when I was growing up, she was like 70 something. She would always walk around the neighborhood, you know, just stay active.
Stay active.
So she's saying that when her grandfather died, Phoebe, she got angry as well. And so it was kind of like a comparison of Jennifer getting angry. I know everybody grieves differently, but I don't know about that.
And I like how Evelyn was like, all right, but we're going to catch you right here. Because it's not going to be Jen 2.0. And I mean, we don't know the inner workings of Jen and Evelyn's friendship, but maybe Evelyn didn't intervene like that for Jen and Jen needed it, you know, like maybe she wasn't there to catch Jen before Jen started this angry cycle. So I'm glad she did that for Phoebe, and Phoebe's channeling her anger in a way. She got a tattoo for remembrance. I think it's gonna, I mean, you know what? I think Phoebe's gonna blow up. I'm not gonna lie. I think she's ticking.
What?
I take all that back. I think she's ticking.
Girl. It's only episode 3.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of time.
But I'm surprised that she kept her attitude. Like, she's keeping her distance, which I like. Like, she's smelling fake with the rest of some girls. We'll get into that later. And, you know, it looks like she has a little bit of a temper to her, and she still has not jumped in and said a word, which I really like because she's waiting for her time. So,
and as a matter of fact, we have a message for all the AfterBuzzers out there.
We do. So before we get to the next topic, we just want to thank you so much for always tuning in and making AfterBuzz the ESPN of TV talk. If you're on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know how we're doing. Get in the chats, talk to each other, talk to us. We're going to talk to you guys in a little bit. If you're on iTunes, give us 5 stars and let us know that we're doing a great job. We love AfterBuzz because we love all the shows that we tune in, and we love to engage with you guys. So keep coming every week and let your friends know that we're on. And thank you so much for your support.
Oh, yes. Thank you guys so much. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know how you feel. And anything going on in the live chat?
We got a lot of comments. CC Freak says, Tammy's daughters are so pretty. Yes, they are.
Yes.
I was kind of surprised by so many people who were already getting in on Kristin. I don't want to jump ahead, but you know, one person said, CC Freak again said, I'm torn because I don't like Kristin, and this may be karma, but it wasn't OG's place to do that.
Agreed.
There's a lot of thoughts about Kristin, so I don't want to read too much into
we're
it.
We're gonna get into Kristin, y'all.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into her in this mess, honey, because Cece, Jackie, Malaysia, and OG, they meet up. And Malaysia says Cece's in a better place with the family, but I don't think she was ever out of place. She was good with Byron the whole time.
She was fine. She was always fine.
Cece's keeping a positive attitude. I like that.
She's trying, but as we see, Cece's playing the fence, and Malaysia thinks it's all Mary. Malaysia's so tired; she was just waiting for this moment. She's like, Cece's good, and clearly Cece's not good, which we learned this episode.
Well, we see that OG is still hanging on to the comments Kristin made at the reunion, saying that she wasn't married, she don't have kids, you want everything I got. So she has a vendetta on Kristin.
She does, and she's opening the jar for her. I don't know why.
Pandora's box, and she's also. She said that OG was only a girlfriend and Cece was only a girlfriend, and I think that's a recurring, like, throw it in your face type of thing. Like, she's really feeling like she's better because she's married.
Right, and I feel like in general in life, you have got to make sure all your ducks are in a row before you start talking. Ooh. Like, we seriously, because without this little gem that we learned at the end of the episode, we would have thought that for the most part, we knew that they had financial issues, but for the most part, you would think that everything in Kristin's yard was clean.
In the water wasn't clean. I know it.
You would think because of the way Kristin puts on, but in the reunion too, she was like, "You want everything I got? I got kids, I got a husband, everything that you want." But now we find out it's not as clean as we thought it was.
But I don't think anything is equally as, shady as throwing something so personal out there with intentions of being malicious.
No, we know, but I feel like you can't tell somebody how to play defense when you're playing your offense that way.
You can't come at somebody.
I agree. I think that OG went below the belt. I wanted to fight.
Yeah, I wanted to fight OG.
We'll get into it later.
You gotta remember, if you're playing offense, you can't tell somebody how to respond to you.
Exactly.
All right?
Exactly. So Cece actually did invite Kristin to the engagement party. So she's trying.
Mm-hmm. That was nice, and Kristin was surprised.
Yeah, she was.
Kristin
and she
was surprised.
She offered to take her to the doctor to go to this biopsy.
I was shocked by that.
That was a little extra, though.
No, but it was a show.
It was nice.
Yeah.
But now you want to go to the doctor with me first. You want to kill me.
Well, she can relate though, because of her mom. Her mom's thing with cancer, so it was easy for her to relate with something like that.
And it's just a visit. Like, I'll go with you for support.
I don't know if I want random people at the doctor with me.
It's not random people. That's family.
But they just getting cool again.
But they're still
They're family, though. And Kristin was there for OG when OG's had that issue last year. I think, what was it? Her brother passed. And OG had that whole scene where she broke down and started crying out of nowhere in public. And Kristin wasn't even cool with her like that and went to the bathroom to check on her.
It was Jackie's play.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I think that's the role Kristin has, though. I think she naturally just likes to be able to support and comfort when necessary.
when she feels like it. Because Kristen, we're still not off you, girl.
She's shady. Well, I'm so proud of Evelyn because she's trying to get out of the mess and get into some business. She's starting a CBD company with some products to help with joint pain and things like that. So it's a natural alternative to, like, I guess whatever they use. Icy hot. I don't know.
Or medication. And CBD is really hot, especially out here in LA. Like, it's in everything. So, I mean, it might be lucrative. I support.
Yeah, she said she needs a new house. Oh, she just bought a new house. She got
she got hella kids.
Yeah. She wants a Chanel bag. She needs to sell this product, y'all.
That's how she was making it seem like she had hella kids. But
and y'all, send us the product so we can test it out. Please? We want to test it out too.
So I got a little... Thanks, Evelyn.
I thought it was for the face too, though.
It is for the face.
Oh, I thought she said joint pain.
Girl, she got 2 products.
Oh, no, she has exfoliator and face eye cream. All right, never mind. I got some bags. Send us a little product.
So she's inviting everybody to the event. She wants them to come barefaced so they can try the product and tell her how they feel.
And no one came barefaced at all.
But you know who's not invited? Jen.
Or Tammy. We knew that, though.
Well, it's also cute to see how her little son is following her baby daddy's footsteps. He's like a natural. Like, isn't it crazy how stuff can be in your genes?
Those genes are strong.
He's very outgoing, and he looks just like Carl too. So
yeah,
he was like, "No, mom, you're not buying me a jockstrap."
He was like, "Nuts." He was so cute. Kids grow up so fast.
I know. And you know who else has a new business? OG, Bobble Booty. What is it? Bobble
butt.
Is
that? Yeah. Instead of bobblehead, bobble butt.
See, I thought it was going to be the little miniature, like a regular bobblehead. But then when she came out, I'm like, oh, they're doing her whole butt.
I wasn't sure.
What's the vibe? Is it gonna be guys or?
It's gonna be guys.
We don't want that.
I don't want it.
I don't want a bobble.
But I don't know. I think the casting was just a little fun thing for her to have her ass out. You know,
maybe it's for her man.
You know, like the person to do it is Jackie.
What he gonna do with it?
When he's out across in the country, he just wanna flick it one time for the one time because baby girl's back home and feel like he's with her.
Girl, you know Jackie was having a blast.
That's such a Jackie thing to do. Like,
she knew who to ask to put that on.
Yeah.
Would you do that for your friends? Like, because most of the time you put it on a pregnant woman's stomach.
I would do that. I'm with my friend.
You would do her booty?
I would do anything she wants me to. That's my girl. I don't know what boundaries are.
No, but you know what?
You're the Jackie of the group.
I have a saying: if you haven't seen your friends naked, you haven't seen. Like, you're not
real friends.
All my friends have seen me naked,
at all.
and
if you can't answer FaceTime without like having to cover up, no, we're not friends.
All right, so I will plaster your booties, friends.
Well, Jackie knows that OG wants to spill some tea, but she just lets it go and lets it ride out. And then they have the mini spa session for the ladies. And Jackie looks really good, fresh face, because I think she's like maybe the oldest out of the whole crew.
Is she between? She's between her and Shaunie.
No, I think she's the oldest.
Actually, Jackie's birthday is coming up, and she's going to turn 50.
Ooh, Leo.
Oh,
Leo
she's turning 50. Jackie is so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all seen like the 20-year-old Jackie pictures?
Yes.
Jackie she's pretty now, but she was bomb.
She looked good.
Oh yeah, she was running on the court beating up folks for her man, honey, when she was in her younger days.
She sure was.
And Cece loves the product. She's a certified med spa
nurse.
So she loves it. Then Evelyn feels really great about her product. So we might have to try this product and see what it does for our skin. Now, what kills me is when Cece invited Kristin to the engagement party. Now she can't even go.
You know what? We were working forward, and now we're 10 steps back. I don't know. I have a headache.
Reason, though.
I know, but
did she even know the date? First of all,
she did. She said next weekend. Mm-hmm. She did. Mm-hmm. I was supposed to be like, did she? But she did.
We got to get into this whole. We got to get into the beans being spilled. OG. As soon as OG walked in, I saw the cloud. Like, let her in here. Like,
yeah, but really, Malaysia's the one who kind of dropped the bomb. She was like, kind of opened the door of this whole situation.
You know what? Surprised. It's because Malaysia was like when OG first brought up the whole Thomas thing at the first little powwow they had. Malaysia was festering. She just like, OG, what is it with you? Like she had to leave, so it didn't pop off. So Malaysia just got right into it. Like, all right, put it on the table. What is it? Because after this, I'm trying to patch my family up. Like after this, OG gotta go or fight. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's the thing.
Well, I feel like it was a good conversation to have been had. However, there was no resolve, as we can see. Cece can't talk for herself.
She chooses not to. That's the thing. She can. Cece chooses not to because she knows she has OG.
But I feel like she's very careful because she knows that one wrong statement could be blown out of proportion. Is on national TV, like what we were saying about the whole OG comment, and she's just very careful, and I think that's classy woman. I don't see anything wrong with that.
And I feel like they all worked forward, and like that really could have went unsaid. OG was the one who brought it up. That literally would have went unsaid, and nothing. We would have.
Well, she came in on 10. She don't like Kristin. Kristin, she has a vendetta. It was a low blow. What she said basically was that Kristin and Thomas aren't Byron's real kids. I don't see it being that bad.
And I was tripping with you because I'm just like, you don't tell family business like that. I just can't imagine. I'm gonna say everything about you. You borrow my clothes. Yeah. Your hair is not done. Your toes not done. But as soon as you start talking about family, you're purposely trying to hurt you. To hurt, and then you think it's not gonna get out. It's gonna get out. I don't know why Cece thought you tell somebody's enemy something and it's not.
Well, this is the thing. I don't think Cece did it maliciously for OG to go back and tell her. I think she really was on the phone venting. We've all done it with our friend. We've got into it with, it could be anybody, a family member, a friend, and you just like, man, this girl been borrowing my clothes, she been borrowing my shoes, and she gonna do this. I don't see.
Yeah, I don't think it was malicious.
I don't think it was malicious either, but that doesn't make it okay. Like, it's not like, oh, well, I didn't think it was okay.
Who can you confide in?
But it doesn't matter though, because there's a limit when it comes on to family, especially someone you know has an issue with that person. There's a limit. Like, there was no need. You can vent, okay, cool, but there is a filter. And let's be real, OG and Cece are not tight like that for Cece to feel that comfortable to tell personal business about somebody she still has an iffy relationship with.
Yeah, I think it wasn't malicious. It was stupid.
It was stupid. It was stupid. And actually,
but it all makes sense now.
Yeah.
That what is going on with the family, how Byron is acting like he don't care.
Nonchalant.
Byron don't care. So that's what I'm like, for him not to care, even, later on in the montage when they do what's happening next, he doesn't care. So why is Kristin so mad? He didn't raise her. It would be different if Kristin was raised by Byron and this secret was coming out, but you just married his son, and now you just so mad because it's coming out. Like, and Cece says it's not a secret. Byron says it's not a secret. OG says it's not a secret. So what's the problem?
But if I had an issue with a girl and she's using that as ammunition, right? Who it's coming out of now? Shaunie would have said it would have been a little less angst. But because it's your enemy who thinks that before in front of everyone and then the world, like, she got one up on you. Yeah. You already want to fight this girl low key anyway. And then she's calling you Kristin B. We don't know the last name. She's calling you by someone else's last name. Like, really digging. I don't care if she said that your favorite color's not even blue, it's purple. It's the way she said it and who it's coming from.
But back to the defense. Now, when she did her low blow, like, I'm married, you not, you want kids, you want everything I had. That's still talking about family.
I mean, but at the same time, though, it is, and I get that. But there's just something about this, because in the same breath, OG was like, you're embarrassed. You should be proud that you came from a blended family. You're ashamed of it. You shouldn't be ashamed. But you're using it as ammunition in a negative tone. Like, there's
because she's fake.
But there's strict malice behind what she said and the way she said it.
It's fight. Listen, they could have took 5 minutes.
I think OG wants to fight.
They both needed 5 minutes space and opportunity, but they weren't going to get that on TV because honestly, that needs to duke it out or just stop talking to each other because I'm sick of them. Sorry.
OG would drag her.
Laisha Doll says Kristin. Laisha Doll said Kristin did not have no problem going around doing the same thing.
Exactly.
Cece.
Facts.
Exactly.
And Deshara O says Cece was venting, but at the same time, you have to know who you are talking to. Thank you, Deshara.
Hello. But you know who else went off? Shaunie. She did not like that. Shaunie said, "Do not expose someone."
And she don't play about family.
Not at all.
I see, because the first episode when it was her family, now it's OG in this situation. She was pissed.
Yep.
So guys, leave a comment. Let us know. Did OG, I was about to say OJ. Did OG take it too far? Did she hit below the belt? We know she did, but I mean, was she justified? Let us know what you think in the comments. Yeah. And let's just get into our special segment. I'm ready because we have a couple things going on today.
Okay, guys, so we're switching it up a bit, and I want to play this game, and it's going to get a little competitive between you guys because we're going to see who was really paying attention tonight.
All right, let's see.
So the game is called Who Said It?
Okay, who said it?
Who said it?
Who did it? Who said it?
I'm going to give you guys 5 quotes from tonight's episode. And you guys have to guess who said what. Look at you cheating already.
I got astigmatism. I can't even see like that.
She can see it.
I can't even. She can't see it.
I'm looking this way.
Okay.
Y'all know she win. What happened?
All right. So the first quote is.
Wait, do we buzz in?
You just have to be the first one to say it.
Okay. The first.
Yeah, and you can't stutter and do all that extra. Like you gotta be confident when you say it.
All right. Who said it?
The first one is. Yeah, girl, I'm buying bags and getting all that type of stuff for their balls.
Evelyn.
Okay, that was a tie. That was a tie.
It's because of her balls, I knew it.
Okay, number 2. I'm hungry as bleep, and I want Jackie to buy me a steak.
Malaysia.
Oh, okay, girl. All right. I think I fell asleep.
Tammy.
Okay. So that's 2 a days, and then 1. No, 2.
2 and 3.
2 and 3. Okay. All the arguing and stuff is mentally draining, and I'm gonna need a minute.
Jen?
Yes,
Ooh,
girl.
'cause she needs 10 minutes.
She needs 10 minutes. She needs 20. Okay. This is the last one. All I can picture is this big round basketball booty with the line down the middle.
What's the prize, girl? We need a prize.
I'm gonna let you read your prize here, okay? This is your prize. This is an official prize.
You are cordially invited to the sharing of nuptials between Byron Scott and Cece Gutierrez.
You're going to the wedding.
Are we?
Yeah, you are.
Because I'm going too.
No. You're going.
I'm going with her. I'm the
Yay.
+1. Do you have an inside scoop or something? We need to all be going.
I do now.
You're going to have to bring Kristin.
I've always wanted to go.
Don't bring Kristin. You're going to get put out, girl.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Let's get into our trending tweets. These are the tweets that we pull from the viewers of Basketball Wives. They've been watching the show and live tweeting. So let's talk about it. Let's get right into it. And we have a tweet from You Love Lucy, OG from Basketball Wives. And he's a new hairstylist. I know these VH1 checks should be good enough. That's a little shady, Lucy. Why you have to do that? Why you have to go there, girl? Ash Slay says, I'm always confused on what the weather is on Basketball Wives because Jackie always got some crazy looking winter-ish on.
That's
you know
LA,
what?
though.
That's LA, but no.
That's what a lot of people don't know.
LA.
That it gets cold in the summer sometimes.
It's cold and hot.
Because you'll have shorts and a leather jacket on sometimes.
And some boots. I have boots.
Nah, but Jackie always got a leather jacket on, so.
All right, Basketball Wives tweeted this. Jackie, we're all Basketball Wives. And then OG, yeah, so about that. And there was a little meme of her laying on the bed like, we're not all Basketball Wives. You know?
Shady.
Miss Southern Before You says, none of them really Basketball Wives, but Jackie and Kristin.
Facts.
That's facts. So, yeah, they're a little shady in them tweets when they be watching the show. They say what we can't say.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the news. Gossip, breaking news.
Okay. You got something good tonight?
A little something.
Okay.
So for news and gossip today, Jackie stopped by Fox News and had an interview about her future with Basketball Wives, her marriage with Doug, and how she handles groupies. So regarding Basketball Wives, they asked her if she's coming back for a new season, and she said she's definitely coming back for a new season, and that everything is good with production, which is good news because we love Jackie. I think she's the cornerstone of the whole
Yeah, Jackie's not going nowhere.
From day one.
Right? I love Jackie. Jackie, you gotta come in, talk to us, girl.
So regarding her marriage with Doug, she says she's happy, she's very much in love, and the secret to their marriage is communication. So they make sure that they keep talking, especially with their busy schedules. They always make time for each other, which is so beautiful. We love Doug and Jackie.
I think that's very important because I feel like a lot of men don't like to talk.
No. And Doug seems very, like, thoughtful. So it's I can see that being the key. And also, she has an empty nest with her youngest finally going to college, so she's having the time of her life with Doug, I'm sure. Ooh. And how she deals with groupies. She says she's not even thinking about them. She said that is not where her focus is. And I was like, you know what, Jackie? Okay.
Yes.
Not now, but I remember I interviewed Jackie a few years ago, and she was like, she has everything, access to everything. The email, his cell phone, his Twitter.
She said that in earlier seasons, too.
Instagram, everything.
She keeps the tab. She was like, everything goes through me. Yes. Fax machine go through me, everything.
So now I guess apparently she's like, you know what, you can have your email password back. She keeps the other ones, but just your email password back.
Oh, she keeps the password. You know? She just lets him do his thing.
Yeah, so we got all into Jackie's business, and she just looks like she's enjoying herself, doing new ventures, enjoying her marriage. So we're happy for Jackie.
Oh, yes. Nice. I love Jackie and Doug, and I can't wait to go to one of their weddings.
Another one.
Okay. Yeah. We got to get invited. Okay?
Not to CC Gutierrez and Byron Scott. Thank you.
All right. What do you guys think is going to happen? We're going to get into our predictions.
Now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
All right, ladies. We saw the little montage. It's a lot.
Do you think you know?
I know my prediction.
What?
I think that we're going to have a scene with Byron, Cece, Kristen, and Thomas. This is long awaited. We got to get to the middle of it. I need to hear Byron say it with his chest, though. He don't care about none of these people. Because he keeps telling us, tells it to everybody else, except for the family, and they're so in denial. So we're going to have another little group session, a family session with the Scotts.
I really think Byron has no problem saying it. I'm pretty sure he said it before, because even with the dinner thing, he said it. I think they're the ones in denial.
Yeah, Kristen's in denial. So I think she needs to hear it with Cece in the room so that everyone's like, all right, it's not Cece putting a bug. It's the other way around. So that's my prediction.
Okay. I predict... this is so hard. Because there was so much that happened today. But I predict that Phoebe and Jennifer are gonna bump heads, because I can see Jennifer being like, you're this new girl, you don't have, all this stuff, and get in her face. And Jennifer should know better than anybody, you don't get in your girl's face, especially if she's friends with Evelyn. She's from Brooklyn.
No, I'm saying
Jennifer is from the East Coast. I wish I could remember where.
Okay.
But she's from Pennsylvania.
But
she's from Connecticut.
Because Jennifer's not a fighter. She's not that feisty. So I can see them bumping heads, definitely.
She could be from Soho in New York.
She probably, you said the most bougiest part.
I know.
From Soho, from Upper East Side. Yeah.
I was like, still get whooped.
Oh, Lord.
What about you? What your prediction?
I think that Cece's finally going to get her backbone and say, well, I don't have no problem with you. It's Byron. I think she has been saying it, but she's just going to say it with a little more aggression. And I don't think Kristen and Thomas are going to make it to the wedding, because that Ponderosa that you're talking about, the family's going to have. Byron's going to give it to them straight raw, and they're not going to like it. And
from his foster daddy or his stepdaddy.
Oh, stop.
No, I don't know. Okay, so
shady.
Like, how did the family get together? Like, what type of dad is he? Was it adoption? Was it a step? Was it, like a uncle?
He's a coach, so, Thomas could have been playing basketball.
Like a mentor.
Yeah, and just took him under the wing.
But they seem closer. Like, it could have started as a mentorship, and then they got even closer.
Yeah, over years.
Like,
he's like 30-something, so yeah. Kristen, we want you to, get together with the ladies and get it together. We hope that it works out. If not, oh well.
You know it's not.
I hope it does. I really do. Everybody's against Kristen.
She needs to fix up.
Cece needs to fix up.
She always wearing somebody's outfit too.
I didn't like that you borrow my clothes and stuff, because if they were friends, like, I don't have female friends that wear my size anyway, but if I did, I feel like I don't really share clothes. But
didn't she say out of her mouth, Kristen, her and Cece were surface friends? Period.
Yeah. So are we surface friends, or are we good friends, and then or are we family, or can we share clothes? Like, what is the relationship?
No. Once Kristen said that Cece was a surface friend, Cece was like, wow. And then that was when her aha moment was like, oh, I ain't friends with you. And that's probably when she vented to OG.
Still not and that's why I feel like Kristen's fake. Because how are you family and you're borrowing clothes, but we're surface friends? What is it?
Exactly, that's what OG said.
Borrowing clothes is materialistic, so that's surface.
No, but you know what? I would not borrow clothes from no one who's just not my friend. Like,
exactly.
Girl, take that out of my wasn't. That's my sister, if that's the thing. That's not surface. Kristin was just being fake in front of the group, and she had to own up. That's why she was just like, okay, I didn't say that, but I just said it was more surface because Cece was taken aback. I would have taken that.
She was. She was.
Right, and she probably borrowed money and some more stuff.
Let's not start rumors now.
Well, we got to get you in here so we can find out the tastes. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It was a great show. We love when you comment, like, and subscribe to us. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at MISS Conversation Piece. You can also check me out on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And you can check out my website, www.conversationpiecemag.com.
And this is your girl Adeze, and you know you can find me on Instagram at 1Adeze, 1ADAEZE.
And I am Brianna Cheyenne, and you can follow me on Instagram at IMB_Cheyenne, CHIANNE.
We'll be back till next time.
Bye.
Bye. ESPN.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.